Night Sky. Franklin and Irene York are a couple who years ago discovered a chamber buried in their backyard that inexplicably leads to a strange desert planet. They have carefully kept their secret ever since, but when an enigmatic young man enters their lives, the quiet existence of the Yorks quickly changes, and the mysterious chamber they thought they knew so well turns out to be much more than they could ever have imagined. Science fiction and fantasy series of 8 episodes. This series has an original story that sounds interesting, but in our opinion is not very well captured on the screen, and they could have done a better job. Let me explain. In itself, it is a production that has several sub-stories intermingled with each other that sometimes unnecessarily lengthen each episode by taking away fluidity to the main story that is supposed to be to explore the mystery of the extraterrestrial chamber and give answers to the questions that one has as a viewer about this mystery as the plot unfolds. One expects at least to get in each episode some answers, keys to the mystery, and they don't give them to you completely, but halfway, or simply put, they don't give you anything. And if by some miracle in some episodes they give you some keys to try to solve the mystery, they only add more elements to the sub-stories, confusing you or simply boring you since you lose interest. For example, the sub-story of the main couple is very nice, but they concentrate too much on how they cope with the problems of their old age, the loss of their child, their relationships with a nosy neighbor, with their granddaughter, their relationship between themselves, among other elements. Then you have the sub-stories of the young man, the granddaughter, the mother and daughter from Argentina, and of the nosy neighbor. All these, due to the way they are presented, take away fluidity from the main story, lengthening the episodes unnecessarily, making them tedious to watch, as I mentioned earlier. In addition, for us, there were parts that seemed exaggerated, slow, dull, hard to believe, and some even ridiculous. They could have made a separate series only about the life and relationship of the main couple, because thanks to what their sub-story explores, and thanks to their excellent performances, it could have been a very good drama series on its own, and not a science fiction one. As for the production elements, such as cinematography, set designs and special effects, these are all good, as are the performances of the entire cast, highlighting those of the 2 main actors who are excellent. To be honest, even with the problems that this production has, we found it interesting, intriguing, and entertaining enough to watch. And thanks to our remote control that helped us skip many unnecessary scenes, we watched it until the end, and we hope that they will do a better job with the second season, since the ending of the last episode really left us hooked, and we want to see what happens next. We give this production 2.5 stars out of 5. Hopefully they won't cancel it. We just have to wait and see what happens. Until next time.